Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Reade Set Jo Podcast, the podcast where we talk about movies, I guess, and a little bit extra stuff. My name is Reed, and I'm here with my best friend Joe. How are you doing today, Joe?
Wonderful. How are you?
We're doing great. We're doing wonderful as well. Yeah, are you ready? Ready to talk
Yes,
about
I'm so
movies on our
excited.
movie podcast?
I'm
Yeah,
so
let's do it.
excited.
Um, well, yeah, but first, what have you been up to in the last week or so? Any crazy updates?
Yeah, I I joined a softball team.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so I got hurt in like week 3 and I missed a couple weeks. And I when I came back, they were 1-6.
Mm,
Since I came
not doing
back,
good. Yeah.
we are now 7-7. We
Let's
are
go.
so goated. Um, and this past week, I did really well. I was really nervous. I don't know why. I always am when I'm on the field.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but I made some great plays at second base. Snagged a
Ooh,
couple good ones. Our friend Levi finally came back. He took some time off
nice.
after having his baby. And him and I have such good chemistry on the field. It's insane. Um, there was a ball that got hit behind second. I was playing second. He was at shortstop. And I was running for the ball, and it dropped right in front of me, and it bounced up to about my eyes. And
Mm,
I caught it in the air, and I jumped and twisted like a Derek Jeter throw, and I
hmm.
ripped it to him at second without looking. And I told him, I was like, dude, I only threw that because I knew you were going to be there. And he's like, that's what's up. That's what's up. It was so fun. Um,
Nice.
it felt so cool. We won that first game, I think, by like 8 runs.
Ooh.
And then the second game was like which is crazy to say, a defensive battle.
Mm,
Which doesn't happen in slow pitch softball because people just hit
yeah.
like bricks off of that ball. But like they scored a couple, and then we didn't score, and then they didn't score, and then we didn't score, and then they didn't score, and then we tied it, and then they scored one, and we scored one. Um, and we ended up walking it off in the fifth or sixth inning, 7-6, which was
Nice.
absolutely insane because our first baseman is legitimately 6'7". He's
Oh my
huge.
gosh. Oh my
Um,
god.
and he hits the ball back to the pitcher, like to the left of the pitcher, and he runs, right? He's so quick because he's got long legs.
Yeah.
And the pitcher like fumbles the throw, and it goes behind the first baseman, and he runs to third. He gets all the way to third, which is crazy.
Wow.
And then the next guy up just dink, and we score and we won. It was so fun.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great.
Sounds like the squad's coming together for the
Yeah.
playoff push,
Yeah.
maybe?
I don't
Let's
think we'll
go.
be. There's one church that I'm
Oh.
really scared about because they're a bunch of Chads.
Oh
Um,
no.
and they take it.
Tryhards.
Yeah, they
Did
take
they
it way too
sweat?
seriously.
Oh no.
It's
Come on,
awful.
man.
They we played them 2 weeks ago and they beat us badly. And they also
Oh.
fought with the umpire. It was really funny.
What?
Yeah, not
They
physically,
need to,
obviously, but
yeah, they need
verbally.
to relax. I mean, it's the church league softball. Come on, it's
Yeah,
not the World Series.
yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Let's see. Other than that, not really, not much. I saw the Odyssey on Friday, which we'll talk about next week. Very
Big
excited.
one.
It was
Yeah,
incredible. That's all I'm gonna say. It was incredible.
very good.
I also watched Sing Sing for the first time,
Mm,
which you've been recommending to me for a long time.
everyone, that's must watch.
Peak,
Must watch.
absolutely. I
Yeah,
could I could do a whole podcast just on Sing Sing.
put it to the top of your list.
I think I put it. Where did I put it? Um, for like my 2026
Oh
first
yeah,
watches, I
yeah.
put
Where's?
it third. It passed
Oh,
everything except Hamnet and the Odyssey. That's
let
how
me
much I
see. Is
liked
it?
it.
It might be my number. What year was that? Was it
Letterbox says 2023.
2023? I think I put in my 24 because
That's
that's when I saw it. I have it at number 2. And that
nice.
was a good year in movies as
Mm-hmm.
well. So that's saying a lot. So
Absolutely
yeah.
incredible. incredible.
Must watch.
I also, what did I? Oh, I finally got to watch Blades of the Guardians, which is a Chinese, like kung fu movie.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
directed by Wu Ping, my goat. He's like 80 years old, and he's been doing like he did a bunch of like Jackie Chan movies, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
he was like from that era, and he's passing on, and everybody in the movie is aura farming. It was so fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I had a great time watching it. One of my letterbox friends from Australia, he told me to watch it because he said I would love it, and he was right. So shout out to my goat Imran, wherever you are. If you somehow listen to this, you're my goat.
Shout out to the Australian homie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice.
What about you? What's been up this week?
I would say getting back into reading, weirdly enough.
Nice.
I don't know, it was just calling to me, the good old Lord of the Rings. I've been going through that. And I must say, I've been using Spotify to listen to the audiobook.
The Andy Serkis one?
Yep, in the car, or on walks,
Yeah.
runs, or whatever, just when I'm not sitting down and reading, I like to listen to it, just helps things along. And I have to say, it's really dumb that they only give you 15 hours and you have to pay for more. It's really stupid concept.
That is really dumb.
It makes me really sad. So, but yeah, I've been just reading, listening to that. I guess in some sports news, I watched the World Cup today, the World Cup final, that is.
I watched most of that
Spain,
as well.
Yeah, Spain comes out ahead, 1-0.
It's like Argentina could do nothing.
Close one. No, yeah, I don't think I could be wrong, but I don't think they finished with a shot on goal.
I don't know what they define as a shot on goal, but they definitely kicked it and the keeper got it. But I don't think it was like good enough to be on net. But I only saw them do it once.
Yeah, it was almost no offense hardly for Argentina. So that was I don't know, I wasn't rooting for one side or another. I was just watching, just pure spectator, neutral. So that was fun.
Yeah.
It's sad that came to an end. I was enjoying that.
What a cultural achievement.
So fascinating to watch the last month or so with all the festivities. Yeah, very, very fun to follow along there. Sad that's coming to an end.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, I went on a trip to Canada recently.
I saw that. That looked so
fun. I do have a quick story to tell about that experience. So we've been planning a trip to Canada for a couple months now, because often we forget it's only 2 hours away. So yeah, it's just right there. It's just a quick car ride. And famously, they're home to Tim Hortons, the coffee shop. And my fiance is a very big fan of this coffee. And it's only in Canada, so there's only one solution. We have to drive and cross the border and get some Tim Hortons. So we do this on our day off. We drive up to Tim Hortons. And we are passing through a very small border crossing. It's pretty much straight north from Spokane. It's the Waneta. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The Waneta Junction crossing. They only have 2 people, I think, at that little outpost, and we get through just fine. And it's so small that there's this bridge, and it's only one car at a time. Going both ways. So if there's a car coming across, you have to wait until they come across, and then you can go. But it's so small. There's no traffic at all. We were the only car for miles. So we go and get Tim Hortons just fine, and we hang out. We wanted to check out the little town of Trail, is where we were at. And they had this little visitor at their visitor center downtown. So that was fun to check out. Just learn a little bit about the town, and checked out the Columbia River.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I'm looking
it's
at it on
so
Google Maps.
crazy.
That's such a nice, cute
Yeah,
little town.
it's a cute little town, and
Yeah.
also another fun fact. If you're ever planning to go to trail, make sure you bring change because all their parking is metered and it only takes coins.
That's
So,
insane.
um, but it is cheap. The good news is it's cheap. I think we barely had enough. It was 50 cents, and that got you like 3 or 4 hours. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
if you're ever planning to head over, make sure you got a little bit of change in your pocket. Um, and then the last thing we were gonna do before we head out was go to Walmart and get some snacks, which we picked up some good old Canada exclusive snacks.
Yep.
So we're on the way out, and as we're nearing the border, we start noticing signs that we didn't notice before, listing the times that the border is open.
Oh
That
no.
people are attending the post or whatever. And it says, I want to say it's 9 a.m. to 1200, and we checked the clock and it was 5:10, 5:15. So it was 10 or 15 minutes past, and so we sped over to the outpost hoping that someone was dawdling or taking their time, leaving work.
Uh-huh.
And lo and behold, it was ghosted.
Oh
There's no one to be
no.
found. So we go back to trail, and at the outpost, I must say that there's no cell service. It's remote. So you
Yeah.
have to go 5 to 10 miles back into town before you start getting some cell service. I'm the only one with international coverage. My fiance's phone did not work while we
Oh
were on that side of the
no.
border.
Oh
So she's
no.
taking my phone and trying to find, while I'm just driving. I'm just trying to find where where the next border is. Luckily, um, we head for, I believe it was the town of Patterson. For some reason, it's another small town, but for some reason they have a 24-hour
Huh.
outpost, border checkpoint. So for about 30-40 minutes, we were fearing that we were going to have to spend the night in Canada, but we were lucky enough that the next town over, in fact, was a 24-hour
Wow.
crossing. So yes, that was a little adventure we had just to get some Tim Hortons. Almost paid the price,
That's
but
crazy. You almost got trapped in
it
Canada.
it kept things interesting. There's worse places to be trapped, to be fair, but
Yeah.
it
Oh, I
was
bet
not
that
fun.
bet that drive back was
It's
rough.
very stressful. Yeah, it was. Actually, after we got across the border, it was like had a little breeze, a little bit of a tailwind. It felt good to be back on U.S. soil, I must
Mm-hmm.
say.
Mm-hmm. Land of the
Um,
free. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
just wanted to get back over. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. This episode, I think we were planning on going through our 2025 top tens and some honorable mentions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, do you want to kick things off
Yeah,
with some honorable
absolutely.
mentions?
Some honorable mentions. Uh, all of these are outside my top 10, but movies I just really, really enjoyed. Um, we'll start. Screw it. Red Sonja was so
Oh
fun.
yes.
It's very swords and sorcery. It's like Conan the Barbarian. Red Sonja is a
Mm,
character from that world. No one watched
mm,
this movie. It did not
yeah.
get distributed very well. It made like 200,000 at the box office or 20,000 or something. It was terrible.
What was the budget? How much did it lose on
A
that?
lot, I think.
Oh, I mean, 200,000, that's absurd. That's gotta rank for, depending on how much the budget was.
The budget was about 17 million,
Oh no.
and it made 200,000, which is
I
insane.
I don't have it in front of me, but I would be surprised if that doesn't rank in the top 10 for least profitable of all time. That's painful.
Yeah, no, it was unfortunate. It was really fun.
Uh anyway, yeah.
Um, there's a movie called Cleaner that I really wanted to watch because it had Daisy Ridley,
Oh yeah.
and Taz Skylar, who plays Sanji in the live action One Piece.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it was just a really bad version of Die Hard that wasn't
Oh.
good, unfortunately.
Hmm.
and that
Sad.
was very sad. There's a movie called Love Me with Kristen Stewart and Stephen Ewan that I
Oh,
think only me watched.
was that the satellite
And the buoy, yeah,
in the Bowie movie? Yes, that's
yep.
right.
It
Yeah.
was really cute.
Okay.
But no one watched it.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. Um, let's see. I'm a sucker for animated movies. I love
Mhm.
watching different like Japanese and Korean animation.
Yeah,
Scarlet, which we watched together, was really
that's
fun.
right. Yeah, that was fun.
And it
And,
killed
yeah.
me because about 2/3 of the way through, I realized it was just Hamlet, which is so funny. Because at the
Yeah.
root of everything, it's just Hamlet in Sing Sing. It's just Hamlet.
I've noticed, I actually came across this tweet today where people realize like something has been adapted, like that something is a version or an adaptation of like a Shakespeare or,
Yep.
Something else. It's just there's a lot of them out there, but
Yep.
if
10
it
Things I
ain't
Hate About
broke.
You, famously.
Yep,
Yep.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh
Anyway.
man. Yeah. Lion King, also Hamlet.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, there was another one I really liked called Lost in Starlight, which was I think this was Korean. Yeah.
Mm.
And it was about a couple, and the woman is an astronaut, and the guy's a musician. Um, and she's like gets a chance to go back to space, and it's how they deal with their relationship, and the visuals are beautiful, and
Mm.
oh my gosh, I loved it. It was so good. Um, the new John Wick movie, Ballerina, was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That was super great.
I think I'm waiting to go through all of them before I get to Ballerina because
Yeah.
I missed out on it and I was really upset. But I think when I watch it, I want to go through all of them because it's been a while. I need to refresh anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah.
My two favorite parts of this
Mm.
movie is uh oh my gosh, let me see. Um I think the song titles were really funny
Oh.
on Spotify. Let me double kind of. Okay, but the one I'm thinking of is when John Wick finally shows up in this movie, and it's called In the Wick of Time, and that makes me
Oh,
very happy.
nice.
And then my other pitch to try to get my friends to watch this is she uses a pair of ice skates as nunchucks,
Mm.
which is so cool to me.
Very cool.
Yeah, great movie, really fun. Another animated movie, The Colors Within. Um,
Mm.
Japanese animation. The story's pretty. It's not nothing crazy to write home about, but I'm a
Mm.
big fan of the English voice actress for the main character. Her name's Kylie McNeil.
Okay.
She played the main character in a movie called Belle that came out several years ago, which is one of my favorite
Mm.
movies. Which is just Beauty and the Beast, which is so
There you
funny.
go.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Another one. Yep.
But
They're
I
everywhere
remember
for those with eyes to see.
everywhere for eyes to see. And then of course, Tron Ares. I love
Oh yeah.
Tron.
Yeah.
I gave it a 4. It probably doesn't deserve a 4,
Mm.
but whatever. I love Tron. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Tron's cool.
Okay, top 10.
Okay.
Let
Let
yes,
me do my honorable mentions real
yes,
quick.
yes. Go ahead.
I'll just shout out Eternity, cute little rom-com. If you're looking for one of those, kind of a feel-good one.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for a comedy, Naked Gun was hilarious.
I heard
I'm
that
not
was
even
really
exaggerating.
good.
I'm not even exaggerating. I like peed myself. I almost peed myself. It was that funny. I haven't seen a movie that made me laugh that much in a long time. So
Yeah.
Naked Gun, check it out if you need a laugh. Friendship was also funny in a very different way. Very funny comedy there. Together, want to shout out Together, horror, kind of romance. Was very very interesting. And then Black Bag is good. Oh, speaking of talking movies, There we go. That's a talking movie. That's a good like
Mm-hmm.
espionage type of feel behind that too. And then um, just first watch in general that I watched last year. I'll shout out Better Man, the
The
monkey
monkey
movie.
movie.
Yeah, it's actually good. I know it's silly, but it is actually really good. That's all I'll say. And then How to Make Millions Before Grandma Dies. I'll just say a little piece on it. It's I believe it's Southeastern Asian. I want to say it's Vietnamese.
That sounds right.
If you love your grandma, watch this at your own peril.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it it's a good one. If you need a good tier, How to Make Millions Before Grandma Dies, check it out. Anyway, yeah, I'll let you get into your top 10 now, Joe.
Okay. Okay. Um, I don't need to shout out anything else. I shout out enough. Okay. My top 10. This is very opinionated and is missing a couple, three notable omissions
Mm,
that I will
okay.
name now. One Battle After Another is not in my
Okay.
top 10.
Mm,
Marty Supreme is not in my top 10.
mm,
And Sinners is so close, but it's at
mm.
11.
So sad.
So sue me,
Mm.
whatever. There's a lot of Joe movies in here.
Fret not if you are wanting to know about those movies. All three are in my top 10.
We will talk
Spoiler
about them.
alert.
We will
Yeah.
talk about them. Okay, number 10, Predator Badlands.
Mm.
So this is so funny. I had never seen a Predator movie before last year, and I wasn't going.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And I wasn't
Yeah.
going to see this until I saw a clip of from the trailer. I probably saw it on Twitter or something. Of what was his name in the movie? Deck, I think.
Deck. Yeah.
Uh, carrying Elle Fanning's
Hmm.
torso on his back, and I was like, I love that. Like I love the idea of like
Yeah.
carrying like an android on your back that doesn't have legs. Like
Hmm.
it's very like C3PO and Chewbacca. And there's another example I'm thinking of.
Mm.
Um, yeah, that's what I said in my review. I wasn't gonna watch it until I saw the android strapped to his back, and I watched how they like did that. They built a whole track that held up her legs so he could carry her torso,
Uh,
and then they just CG'd out her legs
yeah. Huh.
in a studio. And then when they were out like doing things practically, like he just carried her, which is crazy. He was so yoked.
Really?
Yeah. Um, I loved the dialects in this movie.
Yeah.
They
Really
really
cool.
they really fleshed out the Yautja language, which
Yowcha. Yeah.
if you know, like I mentioned this last week in Supergirl
Hmm.
and how I love the Kryptonian
Yes.
scenes. I love the High Valyrian in Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. I love the Sindarin in
Yeah.
Rings of Power, which comes out in
Hmm.
November. Can't wait.
Let's
Um,
go.
but hearing all that dialect stuff and it just it just speaks to me. Like it's so special to me hearing all that. And that really elevated the movie for me. It had
Yeah. Speak
beautiful. Yeah,
speak more
go ahead.
weird languages in
Yes.
movies. I love. Uh, I, just a quick aside. I was kind of sad they didn't do that in Mandalorian. Not enough Huttese for my liking
Yes.
in
Like
that, but
why are the Hutts not speaking Huttese the whole time?
right, it made me not too terribly upset, but it was weird, you know. But yeah, let's get weird with our languages.
Yes.
Alien languages made up. Let's do them all. Yeah.
Yes. I cannot agree more. Um Also, Elle Fanning crushed this movie. She
Yeah.
did so great. I don't think I'd seen an Elle Fanning movie until this, which is a crime.
Really
And
interesting.
what have I
I
seen?
feel like in a way she's kind of underrated. I
I
I,
would
I don't
agree.
know.
I would agree.
I think
Um,
I do like, yeah. We bought a zoo,
oh,
which
I've seen We Bought a Zoo
somehow,
when I was a
yeah.
kid. And I saw Astro Boy when I was a kid.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I
Um,
forgot about that.
and she's in the new Hunger Games, which I cannot wait for because she plays
That'll be fun.
Effie Trinket.
Yeah.
And
Looking
I'm
forward to
waiting to
that.
watch Sentimental Value because I know it's gonna hit me like a truck.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, shout
Yeah,
out
she's good in that.
Elle
Yeah.
Fanning. Let's
Yeah.
Elle Fanning podcast. Let's do it.
Get her in more.
Yeah,
Get in more stuff.
get her on the
Let's see
pod.
it. Yeah. Get her on the let's just call her up.
Yep.
Let's get her.
What happens if you call Taylor up?
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Predator Badlands. It was
Mhm.
so fun.
Nice.
Yeah, which leads me into my number 9, which was Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Mm.
I am a big Oscar Isaac truther. I love
Yeah.
that man. I think he's
Yeah,
such a
he's
great
good.
actor. There's a movie out that came out on Netflix called, oh man, it's called where'd it go? Wow, I'm so good at this. In the Hand of Dante, which is
Okay.
it's a like a parallel story of like Dante's Inferno, but also like modern
Mm.
day, which
Oh
I'm
yeah.
really trying to watch. It looks really cool.
Cool.
I'll watch it eventually. I just haven't been in
Yeah.
the right mood for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Frankenstein, peak, so good. Guillermo del Toro does monsters like nobody else because he
Yeah.
doesn't treat them like monsters. He treats them like people. Um, which is
Practical
exactly
effects are
yes,
great.
practical effects.
Yeah. Love those. Yeah.
Jacob Elordi is incredible in this. Mia Goth
Yeah.
is incredible in this.
Oh yeah.
Um, Charles Dance is in this. He plays Victor's Frankenstein's dad. So basically, the reason the way he
Mm.
is. Um, yeah, I love it. I love it so much.
Favorite Oscar Isaac movie, if you had to pick.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's really tough.
Mm.
That's so tough. He's in so much. I've seen 15 of
Yeah.
his movies. That's crazy. Um I think it's got to be Dune Part 1, I think.
That that always gets me. How do I always forget he's in Dune Part 1?
He's
Hello.
Leto.
Yes, but I always
Oh,
that's a good shout.
I
Yeah.
love him in Dune. He's really good in Ex Machina. I don't know if you've seen
Yeah,
that.
that's a good one.
He's sneaky good in Annihilation. I know he's not really a main character, but he's really good in that.
Yeah.
Um, I still need to see Inside Llewyn Davis.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a very me movie,
yeah.
I have to say. Yeah.
Um, he's in Drive for a little bit.
I completely I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah,
It's been a while, granted, but
yeah.
I forgot he didn't know he was in that.
Drive is very good. And then of course Star Wars. Poe Dameron, my
Yeah, of
favorite character in the
course.
sequels. I love a good
Yeah.
X-wing pilot. I had such high hopes for him and the whole series as when Force Awakens came out.
I totally forgot he was Apocalypse in X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah,
Wow.
movie's not good.
No,
The movie's
unfortunately.
not good. I love
Yeah.
seeing the X-Men. I will see the X-Men
Love the
in
X-Men.
anything.
Yeah.
That movie is bad. Also,
Ouch.
Sophie Turner phoning it in.
Oh yeah.
But like Michael Fassbender, James McAvoy, perfect. Like
Yeah.
those two is almost as good as Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen. Like so good.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's very fair.
Okay. Anyway, back
Anyway,
to
yes,
Frankenstein.
yes.
It was long. Was it? No, it
How
was
long was it?
2.5 hours. I'm crazy.
That's okay.
That's
Not
normal.
bad.
It
Yeah.
felt really long, but I enjoyed the whole time.
No, I get that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that.
But I don't know. I just really enjoyed my time
Mhm.
in it. I think it felt very visceral and very
Mhm.
real, and I loved all the character work that Oscar Isaac did.
Yeah.
Like you only ever see him drinking milk throughout the movie, which
Oh,
is
interesting.
crazy.
I
And
didn't notice
he
that.
talked about it in an interview, and he's like,
Huh.
"Oh, it's a character choice I made. He never drinks wine. He only ever drinks milk." I'm like, "That's
Weird.
insane." Maybe I
Yeah.
don't know. I love it. I need more Guillermo del Toro movies. What's your favorite Guillermo del Toro movie?
GDT. Pacific Rim, probably.
Me too. It's Pacific Rim.
It's kind of, it'd be weird if I didn't take Pacific Rim.
Yeah, I
I mean,
love
he's
that
got a
movie.
few good ones, but that movie rips.
Yeah, it's man. I have so much I could say about Pacific Rim, and I will not. I will abdicate that. But it's so good.
It's so good. I forget it's a GDT movie because it almost doesn't feel like it sometimes, but
Yeah.
in a way it kind of does. I don't know. But yeah,
My favorite
Pacific
part
Rim.
about it is the robots feel like they weigh thousands of tons.
Yeah.
And they don't feel like that in the sequel that may or may not exist.
Ick. Yeah.
Ick. Yeah.
Everything out the window. Yeah.
Blech. Okay. Frankenstein, so good. I gave it a
Very
4.5.
good.
I really loved it. I also gave Predator Badlands a 4.5.
Nice.
Anyway, moving on to number 8. F1. Now you might be thinking, that movie sucks. It kind of does.
I was thinking that. Oh no.
But there's a couple things that made this a movie just for me. Troy, one of my favorite movies. Brad Pitt. Boom. There's number 1. Number 2, Joseph Kosinski is the director.
Yeah.
And he did 2 little movies called Tron Legacy and Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
Which are 2 of my favorites. And
good choice.
As soon as I saw in the trailer that they put cameras on the cars, I was sold. I love a good racing movie, and this is a good racing movie. Brad Pitt's a little insufferable.
Yeah.
But that's kind of who he's supposed to be.
I saw some theories that like Tom Cruise or something should have been in the role, or maybe he was connected to the role at some point. Do you think that would have made a difference, or would that made it better or worse?
I don't know. I
definitely could see it.
Yeah.
I mean, he has the Kosinski connection with the Top Gun and everything, and I don't know.
What I
It'd be
think they
interesting.
should do is they should make a sequel to this and call it like
F2.
F2 Days of Thunder and include Tom Cruise's NASCAR character Cole Trickle. Because they're like, oh, we got a NASCAR guy into F1, so other teams will start doing that. And so they get another old white guy who was a NASCAR driver, and then they can be rivals, which I think would be pretty cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you have it. Was it Apple that produced the movie? There you go.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
There's and your
Jerry
script.
Yep.
There's your story for F2. There you go.
I love how they filmed it with the F1 season. Like, because they filmed it on the actual track. Like, they gave them the first couple laps.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And they followed them around for a whole season.
That's cool.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
And it was Brad Pitt and Damson Idris in the cars, like, 99% of the time. Like, actually doing the driving, which is super cool.
That's very cool.
I love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
I found the soundtrack really good. There was a lot of neat drops, but most of them I was okay with. I like the character arcs. That final lap when he's flying. Oh my gosh, took my breath away. Yeah, so good. Yeah, I love this movie a lot. I think I saw it twice.
I'd give this movie like a 3-star minimum, just at the base, just for that reaction gif they gave us with Javier Bardem and the fireworks.
I love that.
I love that. If nothing, at least gave us like a diamond platinum reaction
triple
gif.
Platinum reaction gif.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Yeah. So good. Great movie. Next, number 7 is this little movie called I Swear. And you guys may have heard of it. It's about John Davidson, who was involved in a little bit of a scandal at the Golden Globes, I think. Some award show. He has Tourette's, and the movie's about him having Tourette's.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
And he said some bad things. because he has Tourette's. This is old news. We don't need to cover it again, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's Robert Aramayo plays John in
Oh,
this. It's
yeah.
Elrond in Rings of Power, which is the only reason it was on my radar.
Oh,
But he was just so good in this and playing a guy with Tourette's. And it's kind of like how I mentioned, I think off recording when we were talking about Sing Sing a little bit. Because it's like it's a real story about how he was able to overcome the difficulties in his own life, um, and use his experiences to help others, which is just so
yeah.
incredible. And I found it so awesome because like there's so many disabilities and just terrible things that happen to people's bodies and their minds and stuff. And
Yeah.
it's so great when something's like this is able to be like turned around and helped and can help people like
Yeah.
so well.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really great performances. It's currently the 222nd highest rated movie on Letterboxd,
Nice.
which is pretty cool. At a 4.3, yeah, 4.3.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this. I've been really keen on watching it, but I haven't been able to catch it anywhere available to stream. So when it does pop up, you'll have to let me know if you see it because this has been on my list for a while.
Yeah, it's really good. I
Mm.
I loved it. What a absolutely incredible performance. And I think Robert Aramayo, there's one award show. It might have been like the BAFTAs or something. He
Okay.
won Best Actor over because I think this was the Timothy Chalamet, Michael B. Jordan head-to-head fight.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
one or the other won it at every single award show except one
Yeah.
where Robert Aramayo won it, and he wasn't expecting to win, and it was so sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
It made me very happy to see him
I love that.
get his flowers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I love I Swear. So good. Number 6. It's an animated movie called 100 Meters. It's a Japanese film. It's about track and how it follows these two boys, and they become friends when they're kids, and then they kind of drift away and then meet each other as adults, as young adults, as competitors, to represent Japan for like the World Championships of track.
Is this track challengers? Is it kind of sounds similar
Almost
in a way?
it's
Okay.
less homoerotic, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't have any of that.
Gotcha. No boys kissing in this?
No,
Okay.
but yeah.
Gotcha.
But the competitiveness and the will
Yeah.
and the willpower and like how
Yeah.
people like cuz it's all these different it's like 3 or 4 people's different perspectives on like how they approach the sport, how they approach their lives,
Mm.
why they run, what
Yeah.
they uh what they want out of it and everything. And I found it so impressive. Gosh, what was the top review? Somebody called it um oh, do you remember Look Back? I don't think you've seen it yet, but I've talked
I haven't
about it. I
seen
talked
it,
about
but I do know of it. Yeah.
someone called it Look Back but for athletes, whereas Look Back
Oh.
is for artists, right?
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like it's just really just getting down to the dirt of why you love doing something. It doesn't matter what it is. In this one, it just so happens to choose sports or running
I
and
like that.
track.
Yeah.
And where
I like
Look
that.
Back is why you're an artist and why you create. And that's what
Yeah. Your
really great is.
passion. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what gets you there.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, I think about this movie all the time. There's one sequence cuz it's all hand-drawn animation.
Very
And
cool.
it's
Yeah.
halfway through the movie it changes to do you remember those old Lord of the Rings movies that are like rotoscoped?
Yes. I forget what they're called. Like there's but yes, where the orcs are rotoscoped. Yeah, I do
Yeah,
remember
and
that.
the Fellowship
In
and
the
they all
70s
yeah.
version, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Halfway through the movie, it switches to rotoscope animation,
Oh,
which is very. People were like, "This is so jarring," but it works, like so
yeah.
great. And there's a beautiful sequence where there's a track meet in the rain, and there's no dialogue for like 4 minutes,
Ooh,
and
that's
it's like
cool.
it's like a one take in
Ooh,
animation. It's so
very cool.
yeah. It's oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think you've told me about it, and it's been on my. I really need to check this one off. I
Yeah,
think,
it's on
yeah,
Netflix.
you've convinced me.
Yes, it's so good.
So good.
Anyone who's passionate about anything should watch this movie, and they'll get something out of it. Yeah, everyone should watch 100 Meters. I gave it
Heck yeah.
4.5. I gave I Swear a 5, but I put it below. Don't worry about it.
Mm.
And I gave F1 a
It, it
4, but it's ahead of a 4.5. Don't worry about it.
it all makes sense
It makes sense to me, and
in a way.
that's all
Yeah,
that
and
matters.
that's all that matters. Yeah.
Okay. Number 5 is K-pop Demon Hunters.
We're going up. There you go.
I don't know. I think the character work is incredible. The premise is really strong. The songs
Mm.
are really good.
Yeah.
I love one thing I love about movies is silhouettes and
Mm.
characters that
That you
have
do.
really good, unique, and easily
Yeah.
recognizable silhouettes. Like Boba Fett,
Hmm.
holy cow, one of the best silhouettes on Earth, right?
Yeah.
And all three of these main characters have incredible silhouettes. You can tell who they are, um, just by looking at them. And I think, yeah, I don't know. This is so tough to talk about because I want to. I don't know. I love it. I know it's for kids, and I don't care.
I mean, even kids movies can still be well made. It's
Oh, of
just
course.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really thought about this movie like as a movie in a while. Like it just kind of exists in my mind.
Yeah. It was a really big culture moment too. Like
Yeah,
it's kind of one of the most culturally significant movies of last year, I would say.
yeah. Oscar winning
Def-
even, which is great.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I also got really into K-pop because of this movie, so that was fun.
It was your gateway drug
Yeah, it was.
very nice.
Yeah. I can't wait for the next one. I think it's coming out in like 2 years or
Oh.
something.
Oh. I
But
didn't hear about a
yeah,
sequel.
yeah.
Cool.
It obviously will take a while because the animation is, what it is, and it's
Yeah. Yeah.
you got to get those singers making stuff, But yeah,
Yeah.
great movie,
Yeah.
so good. I gave it a 4.5. I think it was my most watched movie of last year. I watched it 4
Oh wow.
times.
Dang, nice.
Let me fact check that really quick. 2025. I watched 166 movies last year. That's insane.
Sheesh.
Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters 4 times. Okay. And number 4, we're getting to the end of it. Number 4
Okay.
is Train Dreams.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. This is one of the. This movie felt the most like a book out of almost
Mm.
any movie I've ever seen. Non-derogatory, obviously.
Yeah.
But I was seated, and I couldn't look away for the whole time. I think everybody, Joel Edgerton, probably his best role.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably his best role.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm a sucker for Felicity Jones. I thought she was incredible ever
Yeah.
since I saw Rogue One. And The Theory of Everything. She's wonderful. And
Mm.
is absolutely she has the kind of face that belongs in a memory, which is where she spends most of this movie.
Wow. Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I don't know. This movie made me really sad,
Mm-hmm.
but I loved it every second.
Yeah.
Every second. I gave it a 5 out of 5 because that's what it deserves. Yeah, I don't know. It
Yeah.
makes me sad just thinking about it, so I'm gonna move on. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one. Mission Impossible 8, The Final
Mm,
Reckoning.
yes.
I love Mission Impossible so much.
Oh, they're so fun.
What's the best one?
It's got to be Fallout,
It's
right?
Fallout. Yes, 6 is my favorite.
Oh, it's got to be. Yeah.
We'll do a Mission
They're
Impossible
they're all
episode one
good.
day.
They're
They're
all so good.
like
Yeah. Except yeah.
my
No,
one of
they're
my
all good.
yeah one of my favorite like cultural things about when this was coming out is everybody was sharing their rankings and they were all
Yeah.
different, and that's so awesome.
It's so cool.
Yeah,
And
like
they're all
they're
correct
all
too. There's
correct.
not a single incorrect take on Mission
hmm
Impossible. Yeah.
Like every single one is good, has its own way. Like even the second one, which a lot
Mhm.
of people like to dog on,
It's the
jo-
weird one. Yeah. It's
John
kind of
Woo
the different.
lights
Yeah.
Tom Cruise like he's the
He
most
does his
beautiful
thing.
girl in the world,
Yeah.
and it works, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I love this
Absolutely.
movie. Tom Cruise went buku bucks bananas for these stunts, and
Oh,
I believed every second of it.
I feel like the Mission Impossible movies are why they're doing a stunt award in
Yes,
the Oscars, pretty much, just because of Tom Cruise's
his legacy.
mental.
Yeah,
Yeah, insane.
yeah, he is one of the most insane people that's ever lived. And I
Love him.
don't care. I love him for it.
God love him.
God love him. Yeah, I think this ensemble cast is incredible. Ving Rhames and Simon Pegg being here the whole time, pretty much, is
Yeah.
incredible. Haley Atwell is an awesome addition. Palm Clementif is
hmm
great. I wish Rebecca Ferguson was in this, but she's
Yeah.
not. Um,
Yeah.
isn't Coleman Domingo's not in this? It's Tremel Tillman. Yeah, they look similar.
Yes, Trammell Tillman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they both get
Yeah.
that same vibe.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm
Yeah.
Coleman Domingo pilled. Stu me.
It's like a suave. Yeah.
Suave, very very gentle
Yeah.
voice.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. The tagline "Our lives are the sum of our choices" is one of my favorite ever.
That goes hard.
Yeah, it does. I think that's what I said in my review.
hmm
Yeah, that's that's all I said was "Our lives are the sum of our choices."
Thank you.
I love it, and I haven't done a Mission Impossible rewatch since this came out because I watched all 7 leading up to it.
Yeah.
But I will probably pretty soon. I get that itch like every 18 months or so to just watch them all.
Yeah.
They're so fun. I love them. 5 out of
Yeah.
5. And this movie stayed at the top of my list for
Great.
a while. How long did it stay?
Great movie to just throw on sometimes while you're
Yeah.
just, and then you can just hit the dad pose every once in a while, just
Yup.
to, and just stand in front of the TV. Yeah, that's yeah. Mission Impossible is so good for that.
Yeah, I loved it. Number two, Superman. Peak. I love Superman.
Nice.
5 out of 5. I think this was a great take on the character. I watched Man of Steel right before I went and saw this.
Yeah.
And then I finished the movie and I went, yeah, I'm never watching Man of Steel again. I was like, that movie sucks.
Valid. Yeah, I know.
There's some aura and hype moments, but it sucks.
It's the video of his dad holding out his hand and
Yes.
and shaking his head.
Yes.
That's how it feels now.
Good grief.
And just disappearing into the tornado or whatever it was. Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
So come on.
It's just that movie misses too much, and whereas this, it has its problems, just like any movie does.
Yeah.
But the soundtrack is awesome. Superman
Mhm.
acts like the way I want him to. He's established in the world.
Yeah.
Where Lex Luthor already hates him, and that's awesome.
That's so fun.
I can't wait to see the Justice League grow. I
Oh,
can't wait to
yes.
see whatever this Batman's gonna look like, even if I want it to be Robert Pattinson.
Please. Maybe.
Please, Papa.
Come on.
Matt Reeves, please.
If you're listening.
If you're listening.
Please, Matt Reeves.
He was at the premiere of Supergirl. That's all I'm gonna say.
Make it happen.
Yep. Or was
Or
it
else.
Superman? I don't remember. I think he was at the premiere of
Yeah.
Superman, and then he just left, but afterwards by himself.
Dang.
Yeah, I love Superman. I'm probably due for a rewatch pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I miss how much hopium everyone had when that
yes,
released. That was kind of another cultural
kindness is
moment.
punk
Everything
rock.
seemed
Yeah,
it felt like we were healing for
yeah,
a month or
it
just a
was
little
great.
bit. Yeah.
Also, shout out to Nicholas Holt.
Mm-hmm.
He's been one of my goats for a
Yeah.
long time. I
We go
love
way
him.
back.
We go way
Yeah.
back. I remember watching him in Jack the Giant Slayer, right?
Oh wow, yeah.
Um,
That's a good one.
yeah, Jack the Giant Slayer. I
Wow.
remember him in Warm Bodies.
Yeah.
He's also really good in the X-Men movies. As
Mm-hmm.
Hank McCoy. Yeah, he's so good.
I know the DCU is young still, but how do you rank it with the first two? Because I know you like them both.
I think Superman is better.
Okay.
But I don't know. Only time will tell as more and more come
Right.
out, because I think it's almost impossible to rank a movie like Superman next to a movie like Clayface that comes out later this year.
It is going to be interesting. Yeah. Very intrigued.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued by that movie. Yeah, I don't know. This is a
Yeah.
shining spot in the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I don't really know how else to describe it other than I love it. Speaking of I love it,
Yeah.
my number one movie of the
Number
year
one.
that I did not actually watch until January, when I was doing some Oscar cleanup because I was so afraid to watch
Uh-oh.
this, was Hamnet.
Mm.
I love it. Obviously Hamlet is my favorite Shakespeare play, by a long shot.
Mm.
And so I was aware of what happens in this movie. Generally, like, I knew the Hamlet play was based off of his son, that, spoilers, dies when he is young.
Yeah.
And I love the way it explored grief.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like child actors 90% of the time.
Yeah.
But the two
It's a risk.
kids
Yeah.
that play Hamnet and
Yeah.
Judith was it Judith, the
Mm-hmm.
little one? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their little scene together where, because they're
Oh,
twins, right? And they're like,
yeah.
here, let me put on the cloak so what do they call
No.
him? The Reaper? The dead man?
I forget. Yeah.
We'll trick him and he'll take the
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
you. Oh
Oh,
my
don't
gosh, I
do it.
was
No.
crying.
Oh,
Oh, I'm just
yeah.
tearing up thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessie Buckley deserved this Oscar. If she didn't win, I was gonna
Absolutely.
riot.
Yeah.
Paul Mescal does a wonderful job as Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And I think it's also a really great commentary about grief,
Mm-hmm.
and how people choose to grieve, because you
Yeah.
can. A common take that I saw on this movie, for people that watched it but didn't really get it, was that they were upset with William Shakespeare for not, quote, being there
Oh, yeah.
for Agnes.
Mm.
But he was grieving in his own way, and his way of
Yeah.
grieving was to immortalize his son in
Mm-hmm.
probably one of the top 10
Hmm.
most known and important stories ever.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
and that's wonderful. And then she realizes that at the end of
Yeah.
the movie, when she thinks
Right.
that he's being made a mockery of, but
Yeah.
the opposite is in fact true.
Ooh. Very good.
Yeah, I love this movie so much. It's very special to me. And I'm trying to get my family to watch it, but they're really grumpy
Yeah.
about watching movies.
Mm.
But if I ever, it's in my short list of movies that I would show to a person if they wanted to know me and understand me a little bit better.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Also on that list, Speed Racer and
Oh, yeah.
Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's my top 10.
Cool.
Really great great year for movies.
Yeah.
I think it's still better than this year so far,
I
but
think so. Yeah. I think I'm
it's
in agreement.
it's
Yeah.
only July. So
Yeah. A lot
wow.
could happen. There's still a lot of big ones to come out
Yeah.
still. I'm
Oh
holding
yeah.
out hope, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
All right. Go for it.
All right. So to run through my top 10 here. Starting at number 10, I have Weapons.
I did
It
not
was
see
the
Weapons.
yeah, it was the Zach Kreger horror thriller where the children get kidnapped and nobody knows where they went. Yeah, it's I don't even know how to describe it. Do you think it's gonna be? I mean, I had no idea what I was getting into going into it. And I'm glad. I like to know as little as possible
Yeah,
so I
me
can get
too.
the full. And I think this is one of them where just don't even watch a trailer. Heck, that little synopsis I gave should maybe be enough. But
Mm-hmm.
and so yeah, all I want to say is it's just it once it gets going, it's just you you're like, how far can the gas pedal be pressed down? Because this is already insane, and it just keeps going.
Yeah.
That third act is just all gas, no brakes. Yeah, it doesn't slow down. Um, and I like the way that I it's been a minute, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he plays with time in a way that's kind of like Nolan-esque.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting. I like the way. I know a lot of people didn't like the way the story presented itself, but I kind of liked it. It was different,
Mm-hmm.
and the different POVs and stuff. It's split. Hopefully, it's not too much
Yeah.
spoilers, but it's split between like 3 or 4 characters.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, and then the story slowly comes together like that.
I have two things to say about it, if you don't mind.
Yes, yeah, go for it.
I learned today that
Mm.
Weapons won the first horror Oscar since
Yes,
Silence of the
yeah,
Lambs in 1991, which is
mm-hmm.
incredible.
Yeah,
And I thought that was so cool. I think horror as a genre is incredibly disrespected.
yes,
Um, and
absolutely.
I even though it's not my cup of tea, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch this.
Yeah,
Um, but I was very happy that it won.
yeah,
It made me very happy.
absolutely.
And also, speaking of Zach Kreger, I'm very excited for the Resident Evil movie
Yes,
coming out later this year.
I'm so dialed into Kreger now.
Yeah,
I'm very excited. He's been very exciting his last few projects. So yeah, that Resident
watch his
Evil, I will be
career with great
sat.
interest.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, no, you read me my mind about those two things exactly. I was but yeah, on Kreger real quick.
Yeah, please.
I actually came across some like clips of just him talking about the creative process, and I just wanted to shout that out real
Yeah,
quick.
please.
He's very interesting. Like I just love the way it's actually really helped me in some creative endeavors. Just kind of and kind of rewired my brain in some ways about I don't know, just the creative process. It's you can find some clips on YouTube, but he's actually talking to a high school class. It's really if you just
Really?
type in like Zach Kreger High School, whatever, it's like a quick interview, and he has some nice little tidbits in there for just creative brains in general, which I really appreciated. But so yeah, I'll just shout that out really quick. And then yes, Amy Madigan winning that Oscar was surprising. I was not really expecting it, but welcome for sure. Yeah, the horror genre is very disrespected. It doesn't get enough. I think the substance also helps with that a little bit. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're starting to get some breakthroughs. But yeah, to get a win, that's pretty big.
Yeah, that's
Um,
huge.
I don't know. It might be something to look at for this year's or next year, or however you want to put it, Oscars. And Indy Neveretti could
Yes.
be interesting potentially.
They could make some noise.
I think her name is definitely yeah, and just the movie in general. I think it could be yeah in the running for sure in some of those categories. Um, but yeah, Weapons number 10. Number 9, I have 28 Years Later. Interesting, another horror movie. I didn't really put that
Yeah.
together until just now. But before I saw 28 Years Later, I went back and watched what is it? 28. What are the
Days and
days,
then
weeks, and then I think
yeah,
it's what
days,
is it again?
weeks, years, and then the Bone Temple.
Yeah, and then Bone Temple. Yeah, so I went back and watched the first or the other 28 um in the franchise, and I gotta say, it's actually a decent franchise. Like it's really solid. And
Great
this one's
poster
no
too. Holy
exception.
cow.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a great poster.
And yeah, this movie's no exception. Maybe my favorite. They definitely each movie is different. They're still involved in the same universe, the same, zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, but it's like in
But
the
they
same
each have a
place, right?
yeah, but they each have its own different take on it. Like the first one is like maybe more of what people think of when it comes to zombie movie, which is great, and it does it good. It does a good job of it. The second one's different. I feel like it's more like action, like chase thriller. I don't know. It's different. And then 28 is a very interesting case where the first half is that survival zombie, apocalypse movie
Yeah.
Craziness, and then the second half completely is different. They encounter Ray Fiennes' character, who
My
was really
goat.
great in this movie, so good. And it completely turns into more of like an introspective, I don't know if that's the right word, but it slows down and it's more of a it's more,
Contemplative?
thematic, yeah, and
Kind of
contemplative,
like
and it's just
Death of Robin
yeah.
Hood.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
kind of is kind
Yeah.
of yeah, I
Okay.
like that. Yeah, that's a good comparison. Um, and so yeah, it's just kind of a tale of two movies, but I really do like what it does. It's like commenting, whatever the word is, commenting on like humanity and all, what comes with that.
Yeah.
It's a big topic, but very interesting to explore. Uh, and then yeah, I also want to shout out the cinematography in this movie, which is did it get nominated? I can look really quick here. I did not. I feel like it maybe should have. Honestly, I think it's kind of there. You go, the horror genre and whatnot. But and specifically on that, they use like an infrared lens or a camera or
Really
something, and it's really freaky, but it's really cool, and
interesting.
I just love it. They're doing a lot of like experimental, cool stuff with the camera, and I gotta shout it out.
That's so
And there's this one scene if anyone's seen it where they're running across the water and like the sky and the stars are reflecting. It's beautiful. It's actually surprisingly beautiful for what you think would come from a zombie movie.
yeah.
But yeah, cinematography was great. Um, then yeah, number 8, I have Wake Up Dead Man, which is the third movie in the Knives Out series. Um, and again,
I haven't seen
I
any
think
of those.
really
Yeah,
interesting.
I've missed them every time.
I think they're worth the time. The third one, this Wake Up Dead Man, I think it's my favorite. But
Okay.
the first two, I think they're not a complete waste of time. They're good murder mysteries. I think they definitely hold up. So if you're looking for a murder mystery,
Okay. Okay.
it's a good place to look. Uh, And then, yeah, it is a Netflix movie, so I think there might be another movie. Yes, there's another movie on my list that was a Netflix movie and did not get a theatrical release, as far as I'm aware. I would have loved to see this Wake Up Dead Man in theaters. It definitely deserved it. Because to kind of segue from my last movie, the cinematography here was Ryan Johnson directed this. I don't know who the cinematographer was, but boy, did they absolutely eat down. They left no crumbs. The cinematography was just outstanding.
His name is Steve Yedlin.
Alone. Okay.
He did
Has he anything
Knives
else? Yeah.
Out, Glass Onion, Wake Up
Okay.
Dead Man,
Huh.
The Last Jedi,
Okay.
Looper, San Andreas.
Interesting.
Carrie, Brick. Um, yeah, he's been around.
Okay.
He's been doing stuff
Worked.
for a while.
Yeah, he's worked with Ryan Johnson, it seems. But
Yep.
this this one is like none of the rest. I don't know what it is, but their eye for this one was so beautiful. The way they play with light, especially. I think it also touches on the thematic elements. Like the cinematography is also feeding into the thematic elements, is what I mean. Um, like everything's working towards that, and that's to say that like how they tackle the like the themes of this was very well handled. I thought like they handled it with great care and nuance, and I really appreciated it.
That's awesome.
And yeah, it's definitely thematically like the most heavy. Like it's definitely has more to say than the first two. I think it's trying to get to something, in my opinion, more than the other two, which I appreciated. It had more to say. So yeah, I really really enjoyed that.
That's awesome. I've heard great things about these from a lot of people.
Yeah, it's definitely not about. Oh, and what's his face? Daniel Craig is always a fun time.
Yeah,
I just love
he's awesome.
his character. What's I? That's so sad. I don't remember his name. What's the character's name?
Benoit Blanc.
Benoit Blanc. That's right. Such a good character. I give me 10 more of these. I'll eat them up.
Mm-hmm.
Love Knives Out. Anyway, number 7, I have Hamnet, which you've already touched on briefly.
So good.
Yeah, I on my outline here, the first 2 points make me giggle now that I look at it. First bullet point, sad.
Yep, very sad.
It's yeah, and then second one, Jessie Buckley, wow, because yeah, if she didn't win that Oscar, I think we riot. Like she had to have won that. No other way to put that. Yeah, amazing. She put her whole heart into that, and yeah, it was amazing. So, and also I want to shout out Chloe Zhao. I don't want to mispronounce it, but great director. Because I recently I've been in an effort to watch more Best Picture winners, so working through those. I watched Nomadland recently, which Zhao also directed. Yeah,
that won Best Picture.
It did win Best Picture
Really?
for. It came out in 2020, so it won the 21, I believe, Best Picture. But
I really don't pay
yeah,
attention sometimes. Wow.
Yeah, I feel like and not to get too much into Nomadland, it is a little bit divisive in a way, weirdly. I don't know. I just think it's some people misinterpret it maybe, but I think it is definitely worth your time and checking out. Chloe Zhao, especially she just has a way, and you touched on it in your Hamnet overview. She has a really good eye on and a really great perspective on loss and grief, because Nomadland kind of does that too. Similar-ish in a way to Hamnet, but different. It's just in the way that loss and grief are definitely not good. They're not good things, and it sucks to experience these things. However, like you were saying, there is such beauty in getting through that. And some people are different in every way, and Nomadland definitely touches on different ways that people move about life in the face of difficulties. And so whether that be through you find that in community or through the arts or whatever have you, it's just yes, there are like some sad moments in both Hamnet, and not to make it too much about Nomadland, but they're very similar. And there's some deep, hard things to reckon with, but there is like hopium.
There's a lot of hopium in this movie.
Yes, for lack of a better term, there's a lot of hopium to be found. So it feels good. It feels good.
I know I spent probably 10 minutes talking about Hamnet already.
No, go ahead.
But one of my favorite things to do when I feel I don't know, when I just feel all twisted up and
Mm-hmm.
like unsure of myself, and I like to watch different Hamlet monologues from
Mm-hmm.
different actors.
Oh, interesting.
Andrew
Yeah.
Scott is one of my favorites.
Ooh.
David Tennant does a good one, I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
Benedict Cumberbatch does another good one, and I
Yeah.
it all comes back to Sing Sing.
Uh,
Coleman Domingo does the first part of it
oh yeah.
in his audition in the movie
Right.
in very early on.
Hmm.
And I locked in. That's when I locked in for the
Yeah.
movie.
Oh yeah.
And I mouthed the words along with it because when I
Hmm.
was in high school, I used that audition,
Hmm.
used that monologue to audition. So
Yeah.
it means a lot to me personally.
Hmm.
And just getting to spend the last, what is it, like 20, 25 minutes of this movie
Mm.
with in the play of Hamlet
Yeah.
from Jesse Buckley's perspective.
Yeah.
And then it cuts very briefly to Shakespeare's perspective from the wings
Hmm.
and back and forth, and getting to just see those connections and the healing happen in real time just
Yeah.
really spoke to me,
Ooh.
because I remember the first
Chills.
time I saw Hamlet
Hmm.
like performed live, right? It was at a local high school, because I was also in high school at the time.
Hmm.
But it just took my breath away. Like, if you asked me to name all the plot points of Hamlet, I don't think I could.
Mm.
But just the play and the story and the character
Yeah.
means so much to me that this is a very special movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Um.
continue. Wow.
Good one. No. Yeah. It's
Oh.
chills.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Number six. I have Sinners here.
So good.
Um. I don't really know what there is to say about this that hasn't been said already. I feel like it's one of the most talked about movies of the last
Mm-hmm.
year. Definitely a big cultural moment.
Yeah.
Um, uh, yeah, and for a good reason. I just want to point out the juke joint, like the oneer, that I had like a lock in moment where you like the gamer
Sit
position
forward.
and
Yep.
you set up. Yeah, that was definitely one of those. So great. Such a good piece there. And then the music was so awesome. I love
Absolutely.
really enjoyed the music. Yeah, just love how the movie is set up and released. Like the tension builds and releases.
Yep.
Um, just yeah. And then last thing I want to point out for this is great year for spunky white dudes in horror. And I'm looking at Jack O'Connell,
Yep.
who's also on 28 Years Later.
He's awesome.
Um, really good. Yeah, maybe someone I'm gonna keep an eye on. I really enjoyed him.
Mm-hmm.
He was also in Bone Temple, like more of a prominent role in that, and yeah, he's got my attention for sure
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
He's also in this movie. Oh, go ahead.
You get some really great ensemble performances from this, which is really cool.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Maybe if it were this year, would it win like the cast award? Maybe like it
oh,
could have been
definitely.
up for for
Yeah.
sure.
Like, I wouldn't say there's any weak links, and like Miles
Yeah.
Catton, who
Yes. Yeah.
plays Sammy, is incredible.
Yes.
Delroy Lindo, playing
Delroy.
Delta
Yeah.
Slim, he's so awesome.
Like,
Uh,
yeah. Like these actors like meld into their character where it's like indistinguishable almost.
Even Michael B. Jordan,
Yeah.
and I look at Michael B. Jordan and I go, "That's Michael B. Jordan,"
Yeah.
but he fell into Smoke and Stack, like,
Yes. Yeah.
absolutely. I loved it.
100%.
So good.
Good shouts. But yeah, Sinners. Not much else to say. So I'll go to number 5. I had Sorry Baby. This is kind of a smaller release. Uh, not a lot of people I don't think saw it. I don't know what the box office numbers were, but
Look it up.
okay, thank you. But yeah, it's Ava Victor. She is very talented. She directed and acted in this. Uh, yeah, she really stole the show.
The budget
Go for it.
was 1.5 million.
Okay.
And the box office was about 3.5 million.
Okay. Okay. Um, yeah, it's just it's definitely a heavy one. Uh, it's almost hard to sit through at times. There's one moment it's very uncomfortable and it's just like horrifying. It's yeah. I don't want to spoil too much. I don't want to take too much of the shock away from it because again, going in as low as possible
Yes.
is to your benefit here. And yeah, just know that it's very honest. And
I love when movies are
it's real.
honest.
Yeah, it's real. Um, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, number 4 I have on my list, Ballad of Wallace Island.
You're big on this one.
This sat in. I saw it early in the year, and this sat in my number 1 spot for quite a while. Um, it's kind of a me movie. It just speaks to me. The humor, it's balancing a lot of stuff. Um, there's a lot of like relationship, commentary, but also it's relieved by some humor and I forget his name. He's kind of the comic relief and the catalyst for the whole story. It's Tim Key, um, really great in this. Gosh, I really love his character. I just want to
Yeah.
one of those characters you want to like hug and then like hang out with, like that little segment. He would definitely be on my I want to hang out with this character type of thing. But yeah, if you like music, if you like um, talking movies, it's a good talking movie. Very sweet. Yeah, I feel like I've said that 10 times, but it really is. I don't think it's not that long. It's only 100 minutes. So yeah, if you got the time, maybe check it out. If you like music, it's got a lot of music elements to it. But yeah, I liked it a lot. And number 3, I have Marty Supreme. Yeah, it was that signature safety adrenaline rush is what I have here. Um, it's kind of it reminded me a lot of Good Time, that Robert Pattinson, another safety movie by actually. I think it came out in 2017. It's very similar, yeah, to Marty Supreme, where it's just it's a locked in type of movie where there's almost constantly sitting up
Paying
in that
attention.
gamer position. Yeah,
It's to me it felt like I had to like sit
like a
up
heart
like that.
attack.
And it felt
Yeah.
like I was having a heart attack because I was trying to
Yes.
keep up with Marty the whole time.
Yeah. It's like if you want the feeling of like morphine, a shot of morphine and like 10 shots of espresso and then like getting slapped
Yeah.
and then like going for a run or something. That's what these Good Time and Marty Supreme feel
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Especially Marty Supreme is a little bit different in the way that like the first bit is like, oh, it's fun ping pong movie, and then it's like, holy crap, what am I getting into?
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, Timothy Chalamet is really good in it. Um,
He needs an Oscar win so badly.
yeah, is he gonna get the Leo DiCaprio treatment? Do
He
you
might.
think?
He might.
I I feel like yeah, he's
I
on
thought
that
he I in
trajectory.
my opinion, I know the movie doesn't come out for, 5
Okay.
months, but
Hmm.
I think he's a favorite because of Dune Part 3
Oh, I
because
hope so.
in my
Yeah.
opinion they're doing this Lord of the Rings thing because it's a trilogy
Yeah.
and they're not
Yeah.
giving it its Oscars that it should
They
have
always
won
do
for
it.
1 and 2.
I hate it, but
It's
yeah.
so dumb. Part 2 should have won at least 3 more.
Oh, so dumb. And then
Um
they didn't even qualify the soundtrack, right?
yeah,
Because it used too much. So dumb.
which is
Stop it.
absolutely
Yeah.
insane. And it's like, how can
Knock
you
it off.
disrespect
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer like that? That's incredible.
Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully Dune gets its flowers
Hopefully, it's gonna
this
be
year.
tough. Matt Damon
Yeah.
and Ryan
Okay.
Gosling are gonna give him a run for his money.
It does scare me because I'm such a Dooner and I really want
Yeah,
it to do well, but the Odyssey might be that movie. It might just it might steal the show.
We should do a live
Um,
recording of the Oscars. That would be really fun.
oh yeah, we should. Good idea. Write that down.
I'll write it down.
And then yeah, last point on this. Similar to Masters of the Universe we talked about last week.
Yep. Good movie.
The old what's that meme where it's like heartbreaking, the worst person you know makes a good point or whatever.
Yeah.
It's Kevin O'Leary in this movie. Unfortunately, he's
what a
actually
guy.
pretty good.
He's pretty
But
good.
he's good because he's just playing himself. He's
And
just
then
an
he's like,
evil,
I'm an evil
rich
vampire,
douche.
and it just moves on.
It's like, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
And then not to mention all the recent stuff, but yeah, he's just nasty, but he's good in the movie, so I have to shout it out.
Yeah, he's nasty.
And then number 2, I have One Battle After Another. Speaking of good cast, I have just the list. Leo, like, he won, right, for that year, leading actor, I think. Yeah. Oh no, Michael B. But I think he won the Golden Globe. I don't know. I think he won something. But yeah, Leo is he's so good in this movie. Like, another one where just the character takes over.
Yeah, it was incredible.
It's like, who am I watching right now? Another example of this, Sean Penn. Oh my gosh, this guy. You just want to throttle Sean Penn the whole movie.
I hated him so much.
But that's such a good villain, as when you just can't stand them, right?
I wanted
but he was so
del Toro
good.
to win.
Yeah, which he was so good.
Yeah, he was my favorite. A few small beers. So funny.
Small beers, such a good.
Like, Sensei's performance was so minor.
Yes,
but it might have been my favorite part of the movie, other than Chase Infinity, who might be the GOAT.
Yeah.
Again, we'll watch her career with great interest.
Very, indeed. Yeah, she just kind of like came out of nowhere, and then
first movie.
Yeah. But yeah, we will be watching.
Yes.
And then back to Benicio real quick. Another character where I would put him on that hangout superlative list.
I would trust him implicitly. It
oh
doesn't
my
matter
gosh!
What's happening.
Yes.
Also, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, in his office he had a Japanese poster of Superman.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. He has some poster in the background. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a Japanese Superman poster.
If he just like comes up to me on the street and he's just like, "Come with me," like right now, I'd be like, "Okay, let's do it."
I'd go.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yep.
Take me wherever you need.
He's got me.
And then shout out Paul Thomas Anderson for getting his directing Oscar. I feel like it's a long time coming, so he finally gets it here. Which
I haven't seen any of his other stuff.
Shout out There Will Be Blood. Magnolia, another good one. Oh wow, I've actually seen quite a few. I was like, have I seen? But yeah, I have a few. But yeah, just those few. I'll definitely check those out.
Yeah, I'm kind of Nolan pilled, so I think I'm gonna try to catch up on my Christopher Nolan, because I haven't seen Tenet. Father forgive me, I have not seen Oppenheimer, which is absolutely criminal of me.
Shame you.
Yes.
Shame on you. But maybe spoiler, we should rank Nolan for the next pod.
Yeah, I've seen
about
7 of his movies. I'll have to watch.
Okay.
I'll have to watch.
At least the ones you've seen, if you don't see any between here and then, but I think that would be fun.
Interstellar, I've seen all 3 of the Batmans. Inception, Dunkirk, and now the Odyssey.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good batch, but
it's like
I think
Tenet,
that'd be fun.
Prestige, and Memento I need to watch, and then I'll be pretty happy with that.
Memento is high on my list. I'll just reveal that right now.
It's Carrie-Anne Moss. Like, come on.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
But that's next week.
Yes.
And then and One Battle After Another. It's just insane. Just an insane movie. Lots of I don't know, just lots of funny moments, lock-in moments. It's got it all.
Yeah. I wish I liked it
Yeah.
more.
Mm,
I think I'd like it better if I rewatched it. I
yeah.
remember being in like a weird headspace when I went to go see it.
Oh, yeah.
And that just kind of
That'll,
it
yeah.
just kind of ruined my showing of it, which was
Yeah,
really
for
unfortunate.
sure.
Um,
Yeah.
but one
So,
I want to
sometimes you
rewatch.
just, yeah, sometimes you just catch a movie on a bad day and yeah,
Yeah, it's
it
unfortunate.
yeah. Anyway, so that brings me to number one, which is Train Dreams. It was my number one movie of the year.
So good.
Very different from One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme, a lot of these movies. But it's very, um, it takes its time. It's slow. Um, so I know a lot of people, just like a warning, I know a lot of people don't like that type of thing. Um, so don't be disappointed when it is that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about a lot of stuff. Just I mean, about life, you could say in general.
Yeah.
Just to generalize it, it's about living and just the experience. And yeah, like it's like a book of life, like you
Yeah.
were saying. It is very book like, and it's just like chronicling this person's life.
Mm-hmm.
Living in the PNW, shout out.
Shout out
That
Spokane
represent,
mentioned.
yep, especially Spokane is
Yep.
very Spokane mentioned. Very interesting. I wasn't
Um,
expecting that.
One of my favorite parts of this movie is a really small moment because we spend
Mhm.
the entire movie with Robert Grenier.
Yeah,
And at one point late in the movie, he goes into town and he sees something on a TV, and he's
yeah,
like, "Oh, where's that guy?" And then some lady goes, "He's on the moon." And then you go, "Oh, like we just spent,
yeah.
an hour and a half with Granier and his whole life and learning all about him." And then you go, his life is not very significant. Like it's
No,
very
yeah,
small. And there's people
right,
on the moon right now, and he's just doing his thing. And
yeah.
oh my gosh, tying
Um,
that together in my mind was very
for
satisfying for me.
sure. Yeah. Um, yeah. Even like up until last moment, or one of the last scene is he gets in an airplane and he's like finally seeing
It's beautiful.
everything
Absolutely
below him,
beautiful.
and yeah, he just gets to take it all in, and yeah, it's um and then also I want to shout out William H. Macy
Oh
in
my
this.
gosh, I forgot about
He's
him.
doesn't have yeah, he doesn't have a big role, but it's a big leaves a big impact.
Yeah, it does.
Uh yeah, such a great character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I if you would give it a chance, and if it's for you, it'll speak to you. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
I really
wonderful.
can't like sum it up nicely. It's just it'll speak to you in its own way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I think that brings us to the end. That's our top tens.
Yeah.
What any last parting thoughts for us, Joe?
Um, Nothing really. This is great fun. Um,
Yeah,
I know we talk
good
about
year.
these movies like as we watch them and we let each other know what we're watching, but getting to
Yeah,
really dissect a top 10 like this
yeah,
just is so fulfilling. And
hmm
because I have my own perspective and you have yours.
yeah,
Um, and even though we know each other really well, it's awesome to see like where we ranked movies.
yeah.
And I think, oh man, what year was
I
it
think
that we had like 6 or 7 in the same top 10?
was it the year before? Was it 24? Was it?
Um,
I can't recall. Uh,
I think it was.
it might. I feel like it was recent enough.
20,
Um,
20.
well, now that you've seen Sing Sing, right? That's probably adds another one.
It
And
would, yeah.
I think we had Conclave up there,
Yeah,
and
because in my top
um,
10, I had Dune, which you had,
yep, me too as well.
Challengers, which you had,
Yes, Challengers.
Furiosa,
Yes,
Monkey
yeah.
Man,
Oh yes,
and Conclave, and
Conclave. Yeah.
Wild Robot. So that's one.
Yes.
And
Over half, right?
I think I would, yeah, Twisters,
Half.
Goodbye. I would put Sing Sing
Hmm.
up in my top 10, absolutely.
There you go. Yeah.
So that'd be
Sing
1,
Sing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There you go. Yeah. That was a really good year.
That was a solid year for movies.
Was that was the what year? Oh yeah, the Dune year. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to look back, my favorite, one of my favorite movies of all time is getting a live
Yeah.
action remake, and I'm going to cry.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
it's
also one last thing on
yeah,
Train Dreams. I'm really
please.
sad it didn't get a theatrical release either. That was the other Netflix
Oh,
movie.
yes.
I needed to see that in theaters and they didn't. So Netflix, please do that next time you release a good movie, please. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of non-theatrical releases,
Mhm.
the animated Avatar movie comes out next week.
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. I saw the news. Yeah,
Except they're
that's very
doing
exciting.
a limited release in New York City and LA, so it qualifies for
Yeah,
awards, which is
very limited.
infuriating. I want to see them on the
Yeah,
big screen.
yeah.
I'm proud to say I did not watch this movie when it was leaked. I
Nice.
know people who did.
Mm,
One of them was a fellow student in one of my classes who will remain
mm,
nameless.
mm-mm.
And all he did was rage bait me
Uh-oh.
about how it was better than everything in Legend of Korra, which, dear listener, is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Mm,
And he would rage bait me every day about it, and it was upsetting. And I didn't watch it out of spite, and it lowered my opinion of him as a person. Because that's
boo.
not true. I don't think that about everyone in general, just him.
Yeah, just you specifically. You know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are. If you're listening to this, that's insane. How did you find this? Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
If you made it this far too, thank you for listening.
absolutely.
Yeah, I always appreciate it.
Gone on a lot longer than I thought it would. We're at an hour and a half
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, time always flies when
Yeah, it
you're having
does.
fun. But yeah, I think next week Odyssey,
Odyssey,
Nolan,
Odyssey, and
all
Nolan.
that
Yeah,
fun. Yeah.
and then
Oh,
probably a little bit of some 2026 stuff.
okay. Yeah,
The
that sounds
Invite.
good.
And, yeah.
Well, yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah,
But
me
yeah,
too.
again, if you made it this far, thank you for listening. Yeah, I got nothing else. Joe, you want to take us out?
Go watch movies,
Go watch
please.
movies. Thank you.